I'm Jim Jubak, and welcome to my YouTube video for November 11th. I'm wearing my Doc Films regalia today. Doc Films is the Film Society, University of Chicago, longest continuous operating film society in the United States, perhaps the world. A great place to watch movies. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like it. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want more of my stuff, you can go to my free site, jubakpicks.com. It's got 3 portfolios, which includes some of the stocks I'm going to talk about today, or my paid site, jubakam.com, which has all the stocks I'm talking about today, and you can see that links down below. Today's topic is 7 stock picks for a confused market. So if someone was to say to me, hey, what should I buy? I would say, well, what's your time frame? Because right now it really matters intensely. So that, for example, if we're looking at just the next, 8 weeks or so, the time for the end of the year rally, I'd say, buy stuff that's got a lot of momentum behind it and that it's going up, 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 up. If you have a slightly longer time frame than that, I would say try to find stuff that you can buy on the dip. That'll get you through maybe February or March, because things are going to start to look a little rockier in early 2022. And if I was talking about something beyond that, say for all of 2022, I would think I'd talk about safety. Okay, so in the short term, let's go to some charts. What was really interesting to me this week is that we had this horrendous surprise inflation number. 6.2% annualized CPI for October. It's not just that it's high, it's so much higher than anyone expected. It basically blew the idea that inflation is transitory out of the water. In fact, if you look down into what is causing inflation, there's a good argument to be made that inflation is still going up more into 2022. So this was potential for this market to sell off. It didn't. We had a slight drop on Wednesday on the snooze, not a whole lot. The S&P was down 0.2%. And on the day after that drop, the market has really rallied. So we've got, I think the end of the year rally is back, is clearly still the trend for the next, say, 6 to 8 weeks. So what do you want to own? You want to own high momentum stocks like Ford, for example. Here, and this is the part of the chart that you really want to pay attention to. Here's Ford, here's yesterday's drop, and we're seeing Ford go back up today. It's back up just 0.65%, but this trend is what you really want to own for the short term, okay? Another one that you might want to own, AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. Again, you see this big drop and then a big bounce back. It's up about almost 4% today. This is the trend you want to own for the rest of the year. Last one is a stock called Evgo for electric vehicle charging stations, and this is the stock going up. Well, it's normal to call this parabolic, but it's basically straight up. And this is what you want to own for the trend in the next 8 weeks. Beyond that, I think, I think I might want a little more safety. I'd like to take something not quite as parabolic, so I might look for something to buy on the dip. This is the Disney chart from today. Here you've got, the fall on the company's announcement that earnings from its streaming service, Disney Plus, it's not growing as fast as hoped, expected by Wall Street, and that Disney basically said, hey, we're going to spend a lot of money in 2022 on content, and we're going to drive the growth back up. But Wall Street said 2 things. One is, hey, that's what you hope to do. Well, no guarantee. And second is, hey, you're talking about spending a lot of money on content. That means maybe revenue growth, but not much profit. So you got the stock to drop. We're down about, this happened all yesterday, so you're down about 7%. I would look in this market to try to get a 10% drop before I bought anything. So I'd like Disney to fall a little bit more, but hey, this is a pretty nice, 175 to 162 is pretty decent. You'll notice that we've moved below both the 200 and the 50-day moving average. So this is starting to look relatively attractive for a slightly longer time period. The other stock I'm looking at here for this longer time period is MGM. Okay, here you've got, MGM hasn't gone parabolic. It showed it's been down, and got some worries about China here. But basically, the story for MGM is the return of international travel. Las Vegas does conventions, casino gambling, hotels. MGM has a dominant position on the strip. You'd like to own that. I'd like to get it. If I could get it at like somewhere down here where the 200-day is, like 41, I'd snap it up. If I could get it at 39, I would be joyously happy. It gives me a little bit more going forward. Okay, if I want to get even safer, and I think you do in 2022, one of the things that I noticed yesterday when the market was feeling kind of iffy was how much money went into big pharma, particularly into Pfizer and Merck. These stocks went up. It looks like people have decided that these are safety stocks in case the market gets rocky. With the case of both of these, you've got big COVID connections, vaccine as well as a COVID pill. But also besides that, you've got steady cash flow, as well as the fact that the stocks are relatively cheap. And I'm going to talk more about big pharma in a while. So those are my 7 picks for a confused market. I think we're looking at a market that's going to go up through the end of the year. I think you want to be in it. But on the same time, there's a lot of stuff lurking out there that makes this less than comfortable, which is why I think you're going to see a lot of volatility in here, which would lead to some opportunities to buy on the dip. So this is what we're looking at going forward. If you want to try to follow this day to day, which is what I do, you can go to my free site, jubakpicks.com. Or if you want even more stuff, more picks, more comments, you can go to my subscription site, that's jubakam.com. Both of those are down below. And of course, you can, as always, give me a like if you like this, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get more YouTube videos when they're available. So thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.